In the world of classic automobiles, nothing commands more respect, excitement, and raw emotion than the sound of a V8 engine. For decades, the V8 wasn't just a power plant. It was the heartbeat of American performance. From rumbling muscle cars to luxurious cruisers, the V8 defined an entire generation of automotive history. Today, we explore the story behind the legendary V8 engines that powered the greatest vintage cars ever built. The Mustangs, Camaros, Corvettes, Pontiacs, Chargers, Chevelles, and more. This is the story of torque, horsepower, engineering, brilliance, and pure American freedom. Welcome to the world of vintage V8 power. The V8 engine traces its roots back to the early 90s. Cadillac was one of the first to refine the design for mass production in 1914. But at that time, performance wasn't the goal. Smoothness and refinement were. It wasn't until after World War II that the V8 became a symbol of power. When American soldiers returned home, they wanted speed, excitement, and bigger engines. Automakers listened. What followed was an explosion of V8's innovation that would shape history. The 1950s and 1960s became known as the golden era. Almost every brand had its signature V8. Ford introduced the flathead V8, a revolutionary design. Chevrolet unleashed the small block V8, a lightweight, powerful masterpiece. Chrysler stunned the world with the firepower Hemi, a hemispherical combustion chamber that delivered unmatched power. The V8 wasn't just an engine, it was a symbol of strength. It represented America's confidence, innovation, and love for the open road. From the mid-1960s to early 1970s, the V8 reached peak domination. Here are some of the most iconic V8 engines ever built. 1. Chrysler 426 Hemi, nicknamed the Elephant. 425 horsepower, dominated NASCAR. Pure racing DNA. 2. Chevrolet 454 LS6, huge 7.4 L displacement. Used in the Chevy, one of the most powerful big blocks ever made. 3. Ford 428 Cobra Jet, built for drag racing. Famous in the Mustang and Torino. Instant torque. 4. Pontiac 455 Ho, incredible low-end torque, known for street performance. 5. Mopar 440 Magnum 480 pounds-F T-torque, legendary reliability plus power. These engines weren't made for fuel economy, they were built for dominance. The name V8 comes from its shape. 8 cylinders arranged in a V pattern, usually at a 90-degree angle. This design offered perfect balance, smooth operation, high torque, compact size, big displacement potential. The sound of a V8, the rumble, the deep growl, the offbeat idle comes from its firing order and exhaust pulse rhythm. It's not just noise, it's music. Today's engines are efficient, quiet, and refined. But vintage V8 South were something else entirely. Here's what made them special. Raw mechanical feel. Carbureted throttle response. Loud, powerful exhaust. Thick metal construction. High tuning potential. Simple, honest engineering. Customization-friendly design. You could hear a V8 before you saw it. And when you pressed the pedal, it responded instantly. In the early 1970s, everything changed. New emission laws, fuel shortages, high insurance rates, government restrictions. The muscle car era collapsed almost overnight. Engines lost compression. Power dropped dramatically. Many legendary V8 South were discontinued. The golden era was over. Today, vintage V8 engines are more valuable than ever. Collectors restore them, rebuild them, and tune them to modern performance levels. Car shows across America celebrate these engines. The 426 Hemi, the 440 Magnum, the 350 small block, the Ford Windsor, the Buick 455, and many more. The V8 has become a symbol of freedom, craftsmanship, and nostalgia. People don't just look at these engines. They admire them. They respect them. They feel them. Even in a world moving toward electric cars, the spirit of the V8 remains unmatched. The V8 represents power, emotion, sound, heritage, American identity. Electric motors may be faster, but they will never replace the roar of a vintage V8. From the first Cadillac V8 to the monstrous Hemis and big blocks of the 60s and 70s, these engines shaped automotive culture forever. They powered legends, created memories, and defined generations. The vintage V8 wasn't just an engine. It was a symbol of an era where power mattered, where the road was open, and where driving meant freedom. These engines will live forever, not just under the hood, but in the hearts of every car enthusiast.